Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to rig up an air compressor that has no regulator. I have this smaller air compressor, just the small ones, and this big one that I got given to me for free. Now, it didn't have a regulator on it. This thing here regulates how much air pressure comes out of your hose. So this right here, it's just this piece, was on there. All I did was took it off of there, screw it into this one, this older piece. You can tell the difference in the color of the piping. This piece right here, this fitting that I have on here is supposed to be right there, and that hose is supposed to be connected to it. That's the hose that feeds the air. So I took that off, took the fitting off. The hose is supposed to connect to this, and then your purge valve on this end. Now, all I did was take that off and put it in this hole. Put this fitting on this end. I'm going to feed the air through that, go through that, gauges, whatever, blah blah blah, through the regulator. I'm going to have the hose connected to there. And for this, I have this little bolt with a spring. I'm going to shove that in there, bolt it in, so it blocks off the air. So the air is going to come in through here, pass through here, pass through the gauges, blah blah blah. Then you have your regulator. So these three gauges are going to work, and this end's going to do nothing because the air is blocked off. So I'm just going to screw that in there, just like so. Alright. Now, to be able to fit this on here, it's going to set like this. It's going to bolt on with those 4 screw holes. I have to take this handle off because it's in my way. So I'm gonna do that. And now this will fit. And it'll sit kind of like that. I'm gonna do something with that cover. Cut it out or something. Now that air compressor works just fine. This one's just bigger, so the bigger the better, obviously. I don't really care about the handle, it's just going to stay put anyways. So I'm going to hook that up and give her a try. This hose is real crappy on the end and cracked and everything else, so I'm going to cut a piece off that and refresh her. So where this fitting is now, this hose doesn't let it sit where it's supposed to because of this plastic lip. There is a little groove already cut out of it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not enough, so I'm gonna have to cut some more out. There we are. Now the feeder should fit just fine. So I ran into a second problem. Can't really see. Let me get the flashlight. Right here, where that bolts down onto, that goes under that screw. The bottom of this here is pushing up against this here. Now this is backwards now. This piece is supposed to sit into that groove right there. So I'm gonna have to cut out a groove right here. There she is, nice and secure. Now all that's left to do is, well, give her a shot. Let her fill up, see how she works. I almost forgot to screw on my hose. That would have been pointless to fill up. Well, try to fill up. just great. You got your regulator. Works perfect. You have no pressure, which is kind of pointless. A little bit of pressure, or full pressure. And now, I can use this big tank. Well, any questions? Leave a comment. I know most of you, I can see it now. Why not just buy a regulator? But believe it or not, around here, I couldn't find a single one that would fit this kind of compressor. They're all newer and look like that, which is way smaller. I had to find one second hand, and well, that's just too much work. So you might as well make do with what you get. So there she is.